Hello. What's up, Boones Creek? How are we? It's good to see you. Um, I hear tonight's senior night. I hear that there's some very special people that are with you right now. That this is their last ever night in youth ministry, and this night comes once a year, and it's a very emotional um, night for folks that are saying goodbye and moving forward with their life and a transition into a different place and time. And it's hard for people that are staying. Um, it's always a very powerful night. So I just wanted to video in and wish you well. I love Acts 20. It was the first scripture I read at Boones Creek, and it's the last scripture that I read as you all prayed over me last year in my new journey to Knoxville and in ministry with some folks who um, have a lot of barriers. And this verse keeps coming up. Acts 20. It's this beautiful picture of the church, and it's not all happy and joyful. It's Paul and his family and his friends and people that he's grown very close with over a short amount of time, and they've shared a lot together. And some things have happened in their community that is making Paul be pushed out, leaving on sudden terms. Because number one, Paul was never meant to stay put. He was always meant to go, no matter how hard and how close he got to people in the communities that he was a part of. And I love this picture. At the very end of Acts, Paul says, it says that Paul went down on his knees, and all of the community kneeling with him prayed. And then a river of tears came, much clinging to Paul, not wanting to let him go. They knew they would never see him again, and he had told them quite plainly. The pain cut deep. Then bravely they walked him down to the ship. I love this beautiful picture of people helping other people transition, moving someone in a different direction, one that they may not even want to go. This whole last sentence, they walked him down to the ship. They accompanied him to the ship to transport him somewhere else, to transition somewhere else. And what I hope you seniors know tonight, and you underclassmen, is that youth ministry is this walk. It's this accompaniment of people heading towards a destination, heading towards an end goal. And I think the end goal in youth ministry at Boones Creek is to see everyone's hearts restored and to see everyone's life become more full. And I hope that you have felt that. I know that you felt that on the trips and on the mission trips and the Wednesday nights and all the goofing around and all the unpacking of scripture. But I also want you to know that this accompaniment, this walk that Paul was going on with the people that were close to him, that never ended. The Ephesians and Paul always walked with each other. Even though he sailed away, there was always these memories and this love that glued everything together, glued their community together and their future together. And that's what we should do tonight. That's what the seniors should know and understand is programming may be over. They may be going to college. You may be going to college or a job or whatever it may be. But you're never going to be alone. The adults that you may look around right now and look at and the people, the other students will never leave your side. So you're going to the ship, but you're being accompanied by a lot of people. So you may not know what the future holds, but you're around people who are taking you in the direction that you need to go. And they'll always be there. And goodbyes are hard. The goodbye that I had to make last year was was very emotional, but I knew that it was necessary because I've already met 100 people in Knoxville who, without me, maybe wouldn't have somebody to walk them to the ship, to see them along, and so that's who we all are, right? We're the people who walk with other people and show them the love of God. So I hate goodbyes, but goodbyes, I think God is in them. God was in this goodbye in Acts. He's in the goodbye tonight, and in the prayers. He's going to be in this whole transition. for you students. So I want to leave you with this writing. It says, a woman with a scarf over her head hoists her 6-year-old up into the first step of the school bus. Goodbye, she says. A father on the phone with his freshman son had just finished bawling him out for his poor grades. There's mostly silence at the other end of the line. Well, goodbye, the father says. When the girl at the airport hears the announcements that her plane is starting to board, she turns to the boy who is seeing her off. I guess this is goodbye, she says. The noise of the traffic almost drowns out the sound of the word, but the shape of it lingers on the old man's lips. He tries to look vigorous and resourceful as he holds out his hand to the other old man. Goodbye. This time they say it so nearly in union that it makes them both smile. It was a long while ago that the words God be with you disappeared into the word goodbye. But every now and again, some trace of them still glimmers through. God be with you.